Can we talk about this book? Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is another weekly vlog and we are starting it very successful because I finished The Secret History last night and it's so good. I loved it so much. It's a 5-star read, obviously. For me, it's really good and probably a all-time favorite. That's what I expected before I was starting this book, and yeah, I got it. I already told you guys in the last vlog that it's a really character-driven book and definitely not for everyone. It's a dark academia classic, I would say, modern classic, and yeah, that sets the tone in this book. We are starting in the prologue with a scene where the friend group around Richard, our main character, has killed one of the friends named Bunny, and in part 1 of the book we have the story how Richard comes into the friend group and studies Greek with them at a small university in Vermont. In the beginning it's all a little, they don't know each other. Richard is a little bit out of the group and don't have so much contact, but time goes by and he gets part of the friend group, and in this process we have a lot of hints that some things happens that Richard should know about, and it's very mysterious. And then comes a point where we and Richard learn what the other friends have hidden from him. That was very crazy and unexpected, and I was shocked. And yeah, in part 2 we have the story after their friend, and yeah, things go downhill at this point. In this whole book they all drink a lot. It's a lot alcoholism, even if they don't think they are drinking too much. A lot of drugs, a lot of toxic behavior. I think this book should have a trigger warning, but trigger warnings are a very new thing in the book section in this whole business, and this book is over 30 years old, so we don't have a trigger warning. So yeah, racism, homophobia, bullying, we have everything, and things escalated in the end. That's all I will say to the end. I was shocked again. And yeah, I love this book really much. It's a book I will think a lot about, even if I have finished it. And yeah, a book that have shaped me in some way, because I think different now about certain themes and how friend groups develop over time. So yeah, that is The Secret History. I will definitely read her other books sometime soon. The Goldfinch and A Little Friend. Hopefully she will publish some more books in the future. A friend of mine did some research about Donna Tartt and found out that Donna Tartt have the goal to write 5 books in her lifetime, and she has already published 3 books every 10 years, and the next 10 years are very soon now, so let's see what will come. Yeah, the book I started today is House of Beating Wings. I said last week that I wanted to start this, but The Secret History was all I wanted to read then, because I was hooked. And yeah, so I started this today after I finished The Secret History. I can't say too much. I've read at this point 76 pages, and the setting is inspired by Venice. A lot of water streets in the city, and we have some kind of royal fae, and our main character Fallon is an halfling that is a little bit above human, and the royal fae are here. And yeah, the prince of the fae was her first kiss, and she is in love since then with him, but they don't have a future, and I don't know if he have the same feelings about her. But there are some interesting parts, and I will continue today, and hopefully I can tell you more with the next update. Okay, here's the update. I've read about 100 pages so far, and yeah, it is okay. I'm a little bit disappointed, if I'm honest, because I can't really connect with our female main character. I don't have a connection yet with our male main character Dante, because he was shortly there. I can't build an emotional connection to the characters yet. I feel a little bit disconnected, a little bit distanced to everything that happened so far. Important plot points are not well built into the story. I will continue the book tomorrow and film on the video to the book. But yeah, there have to be something more to intrigue me, and I hope that will happen tomorrow. Let's see. Tuesday update. It's already evening and I did my work, I did household things, and I read another 100 pages of House of Beating Wings. And yeah, things are getting interesting finally, and yeah, I want to know more about the ravens and the prophecy. That's the part that gets interesting, but otherwise the romance part is pretty boring, and I can't really feel the things that happened. I can't feel the connection to Anthony, I can't feel the connection to Dante. We haven't seen much of the boys, but it's difficult for me. Also, I have the feeling that Olivia Wallenstein wants a little bit too much in the beginning of the book, and yeah, throw a lot of things in the story but not explain the things so that you can understand them. For example, the magic in this world. I don't really know at this point, 200 pages in, how the magic works, which people have magic, the Fae, but what magic, who can use the magic, because some people are forbidden to use the magic. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult, but I hope it gets better now and we learn more about the Raven prophecy thing. And our female main character, I had to search for her name because I forgot it. Fallon. Her name is Fallon. That's House of Beating Wings so far. I filmed another part of the Read With Me to this book. And I started another book today, which is The Wishing Game by Meg Shaffer. I read the prologue and the first chapter so far, and I love it. In the prologue we learn about mere names. Yeah, I think the author, Jack Masterson. Jack Masterson is the author of a children book series, which is really popular, but he haven't written a book of the series in years, and he lives on a lonely island together with another man which take care of him, and in the prologue and the prologue is in the point of view of the man who takes care of Jack, and he tells a little bit about Jack, that he didn't wrote in years. And yeah, in the end of the prologue, he sees that Jack is in his writing room and hopefully writes another book. Yeah, and the first chapter is from another point of view. It's from Lucy. She's a teacher's helper and takes care of the children in the school, helps the teachers there, and dreams of being a mother to a specific children, which is Christopher. Christopher is a 7-year-old boy who lost both his parents in a tragic murder or something. We don't know at this point. But he's traumatized and he's now living with foster parents. But the foster mother doesn't really take care of him because she's busy with 2 babies. And yeah. So Lucy is the person he goes to when he needs someone and needs a person to talk to. And Lucy wants to be his mother, but she doesn't have the money to officially be his mother, to officially adopt him. So they both have to wait and have to wish. Wishing game. Have to wish that she earned the money to adopt him. But that takes time. And yeah, it is really, really beautiful written. It is heartwarming, heartbreaking, both at the same time. And I hope it stays at this level, because this could be another highlight. The rest of the evening I will do proofreading for Lisa, my friend. And the next update comes tomorrow. See ya! readathon time. Today is Thursday, and that means today starts the readathon challenge in the Discord of Ellie, the hardback hoarder here on YouTube. And yeah, that means we have a few dices and we are rolling them at the beginning of the day from Thursday to Sunday, and let the dices decide what we want to read, how long we want to read, how many chapters. This is totally up to us. And I decided to ask the dices how many chapters I should read and how many hours I should read on today. So yeah, here are my rolls. Okay, that means I have to read today for 2 hours and read minimum 8 chapters. That is doable, but before I start to read, I want to show you something because I got book mail. I have waited for you to unpack this, so till I could start filming. Yeah, I know what it is, but you don't know, so surprise. It's a book I pre-ordered, and it's a copy of Pretty Savage by Tami Fischer, the second book in the Manhattan Elite series. And yeah, this is not the original cover, it's a dust jacket. And yeah, the original cover, let me show it to you, is this. Also really pretty. I love both covers, and the book should be signed by Tami Fischer. If you don't know Tami Fischer is a German author of new adult and fantasy books, but mostly new adult. And I loved her other series, which is called the Fletcher series and is a college romance series. And yeah, this is not college, I believe. I haven't read the first book yet because cliffhangers, and the third book comes out at the end of the year, so I want to wait till then to read the whole series. But it's yeah, Manhattan Elite, the series name says it, and yeah, it's about twins in the Manhattan Elite, but one of the twins is lost, and nobody and her sister doesn't know what happened to her, so she takes up the place of her sister and tries to find out what happens to her. Yeah, that's all I know, and I don't want to read the synopsis of this because spoilers. But I'm really happy to have this book in my collection, and I will put it on my TBR. And now it's reading time. PS, because I haven't mentioned this, check trigger warnings for this book before you read it. Can we talk for a second? I've read the most cringe sex scene ever. Not ever, but you know what I mean. Oh my god. It was her first time and she's sleeping with the boy she's in love with, Dante. But he totally ignores all of her signals and he do his thing. And no, this was so red flag and so uncomfortable to read, and it was not well written. I can't read something like this. That is the point where I think about DNFing a book when a spicy scene is so uncomfortable. But yeah, also I have the feeling that plot and romance are battling each other. Who has the lead role in this book? Normally it is pretty clear if this is romantic fantasy or fantasy with a little romance. But here both parts, the plot and the romance, want to have the lead role and want to overpower the other part. That is my feeling. And yeah, that's not working. Sometimes the romance is clearly in the front, and sometimes the plot is clearly in the front, and the other part is forgotten in these scenes. And yeah, that's not working for me, but I will continue now and hope it gets better. Chapters I wanted to read today. I'm now on page 302, and yeah, plot is again in the front, romance forgotten, and yeah, the last sentence of the last chapter intrigued me, so I'm curious what happens next. I will find out tomorrow. And I hope you can see me with the lighting, but I enjoy the sun here. I will now watch a little bit TV, watch Daredevil probably. It's a rewatch with a friend. And what do I do this evening? Again, proofreading. It's a long process over many weeks because I have so many other things to do. But yeah, I think we will hear again tomorrow. No, we will not hear again tomorrow. We will hear tomorrow, but I have another update. I don't have the dust jacket here, but it is the wishing game by Shaffer. I've read the first part today to page 68, and yeah, I love this book. It is so wholesome. I love the story about Lucy and Christopher. It is frustrating that she can't adopt him because she has not enough money to rent a better apartment and to buy a car. And the agency says, yeah, if you not have these things, you can't adopt him, you can't foster care him, and he has to stay where he is now, even if you can take care of him better than the parents he has now. And the connection between Jack and Lucy is pretty cool. I love the emotions this book gives me. And yeah, that's the update for today. I can't wait to read part 2. I will enjoy this, and probably the wishing game is another highlight. I said this yesterday, the day before, doesn't matter, but highlight, potential. And yeah, that's now the ending of this update, and hear you tomorrow. A quick dice-a-thon roll in the morning before I have to work. How many hours do I have to read today? Let's see. You can't see anything. 2 hours. And how many chapters do I have to read at least? That's a 7. So 2 hours today and minimum 7 chapters. That's doable, I think. Yeah, we will see later in the day. Guys, it's already 9 p.m. and I haven't read a single page yet today because I went grocery shopping, I had work to do, I was painting my nails, which was far from successful. It looked horrible. I show you a picture here. This was after I painted my nails, and this was half an hour later. I let it dry, I put a top coat on it, but then I did my dishes, and that was what it turned out. Totally not for me. I'm not a girl that paints his fingers, so yeah. Pain-free again. I watched the last episode of the 3rd season of Alex Rider. I really loved this series. In school I read a few of the Alex Rider books and loved them, and now I can watch the series, which is a little bit more adult. Yeah. Hopefully there is more than 3 seasons. And after I finished season 3 of Alex Rider, I began a new series, which you might know because everybody watched the series in May. I began Maxton Hall. Everybody is hyped about the series, but I'm honest, I don't feel it, and yeah, that was my expectation to this series. I read the books a few years ago when they came out here in Germany, and yeah, they were okay for me, but I'm not hyped about Ruby and James. There were a lot of stereotypes in this book, a lot of tropes, for me a little bit too much standard and not much innovation. The elite bad boy guy, which is totally popular in school, then the girl nobody knows and she is not like other girls, stuff like this. Yeah, not for me, and the series also not really for me. But the positive part is it's totally like the book. So if you like the books, you will like the series. Yeah, the actors are awesome. They do a good job. This week they began filming the second season. Not far from where I live. That's exciting. And I will definitely watch it when it comes out. So yeah, that's for me. And now, reading time. So I finished the next 100 pages, 150 pages left, and it's technically Saturday now. It is midnight, so good morning. I can tell you the last 100 pages I liked a lot more than the rest of the book, so yay. There happened some things that I have seen coming, but I'm intrigued since this point where this thing happened. I like Margaret and I'm really interested in his background because we don't know much yet, just little hints, and I'm a little bit frustrated about how naive Fallon is and that she don't get the hints about Margaret and who he is, what he is, because I'm pretty sure I know these things. Yeah, these things makes me happy. probably we have the solution in the end of the book. We will see, and hopefully I will finish this book today after I slept and after I met some friends. So yeah, we will see. So have a nice day and good night for me. Now properly, good morning. Let's start day 3 of the Dyson-thon. I'm rolling again a D4 for how many hours to read, and the D20 for how many chapters to read. Very professional here. Let's roll. Oh my god. 4 hours and 4 chapters. That's more hours as I wanted it to be, but I think I can do it. Well, 4 hours on a Saturday doesn't sound much, but I'm meeting with friends today, so I'm not here the whole afternoon and evening. But yeah, then I probably should start reading soon. Okay, with this motto and the beginning of the week, should this second home be no surprise? Here it is. I'm opening it now. Let me see first. It is The Little Friend by Donna Tartt. My next Donna Tartt read. Hopefully I will read it soon, but time will tell. Buying and reading are 2 different hobbies, obviously. So yeah, I'm really curious about this book. I haven't read the synopsis. After I read the Secret History, I blindly bought The Little Friend and the Goldfinch and another book that will come out in October, I think, September, I don't know. But the newest book by Emma Rio, the author of If We Were Villains, I'm clearly on my Dark Academia path, in my Dark Academia era. So yeah, The Goldfinch should come in July, so next month, in about 3 weeks. There is a little shipping time because I wanted the pretty hardcover, and yeah, maybe I read this in July. We will see what the TBR says in July. I have a little idea in mind for the TBR July, but we will see. And now, after I read this, I can finally eat breakfast and can do my makeup. Ignore this here, acne and so on. But yeah, I will start my day now. 4 hours of reading time for a chapter. The chapters, no problem. The hours we will see. And I will update you again sometime today. I'm back home again. It's 10:30 p.m. I have read 40 minutes today, and not in the book I wanted to read today. I have read the second part in the wishing game. Yeah, and I still love this book. I love the characters, I love the storytelling, I love the writing style. And then, after I read the 40 minutes today, I went to meeting my friends, and we played some card games, eat something, and surprise, then I went to the cinema with one of the friends because she had her 30th birthday last month, and that was my present, that we do something together. And so we went spontaneously to the cinema and watched Alles steht Kopf 2. Let me think about the English title. Inside Out 2. Yeah, the film is so good. I love it. I love the first part. I love the second part. I had some tears in my eyes at some point in the movie. And yeah. And I think I will watch it again when it's on Disney Plus. And yeah. It was a beautiful day, beautiful evening, and I love spending time with my friends, even if we have not much time to do this, because we have all plans, all have to work, and just the evenings, just the weekends to plan something, and yeah, then we all have to have time on the weekends, and that's not so easy. Yeah, life as an adult. And yeah, so I still have to read 3 hours and 20 minutes today. Yeah, if we do the math is not working. And beside that, I still have to edit the second half of this video. I already edited the parts from Monday to Wednesday, but Thursday to Saturday now, but Sunday tomorrow, is still on the to-do list, and yeah, that needs time. So I have to do this tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because I want to read a bit now. And yeah, that was my day. And I will now do one part of the Read With Me videos. I don't know if it's the last part, because it's already late and I have 150 pages left. But I will try to finish it this night. And yeah, I will update you tomorrow morning, the last time for this video. So yeah, see you in a few seconds. Why is so much nakedness in this book? I don't understand. welcome to the last day of Dice-a-thon. The dice are ready to roll, so let's do it. We have to read, wait a minute, 4 hours and, can you see, 12 chapters at least. I think that's doable on a Sunday. And have we finished our 4 hours yesterday? Let me show the timer to you. No, we haven't finished the 4 hours. I have read for 2 hours and 11 minutes, but that's okay because spontaneously cinema and so on, things happened, and yeah, it's a challenge but no consequences, so everything is fine. I haven't finished House of Beating Wings yet because I was too tired to read in the night at this point. So 80 pages left. I will finish this book today, but probably you will get the finish update in the next weekly vlog, because I don't think I will finish it before I have to finish editing this video. Then I will begin a new book today, which is, drumroll, Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. My first Abby Jimenez book, so I'm very, very curious. And this will be a weekend read. So not only this weekend, but the next and the weekend after that. And I will read it with a friend from Instagram, a blogger there, and yeah, we will read this in 4 to 5 episodes, and yeah, we will start today. Let's see how I will like it, hopefully very, very much. And that's it from me in this video. I think I won't check in again today. And so we will end on a cliffhanger with the Dice-a-thon and a cliffhanger with House of Beating Wings. Yeah, I think that's a theme now at this point, because I finished the first books on Sunday and made the first weekly vlog from Monday to Sunday. And in the last vlog I already finished. No, and in this vlog I already finished The Secret History, as I started it on Monday. Yeah, so it's a theme. I will finish books Sunday afternoon or evening and will update you on the endings at the beginning of each vlog. We will see, but I wish you a wonderful Sunday. Have a wonderful time and really good next week. I will see you then. Like, comment and subscribe if you wanna, and yeah, goodbye.